Hey Bob, it's Kirk Simmon. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Haven't seen you since the couch exchange at Jenna's house, but I got this great idea for a video about the short sale process from you. Just wanted to discuss it briefly. As far as a seller goes, you ought to get with an agent, specifically one that has training, what they call a designation of short sale and foreclosure resource. And that's a realtor that has that designation, as they call it, has gone through some extra training through the National Association of Realtors in order to be certified as someone that can handle the complexities of that sale. Start there. If anybody's a seller that wants to do that, that's where you start. Obviously, you always kind of want to start with a qualified agent. You want to vet them. Um, Once you meet with that agent, they'll go over the plan with you as far as getting all the necessary documentation, hardship letter, things of that nature, and get your property marketed so that when you go to the bank, you have everything in line. That's the important thing about a short sale. Now, from a buyer's perspective, on a short sale, basically you have to make sure that your agent, again, should have that designation, and your agent should be qualified in order to ask the listing agent all the potential questions that would ask, like if the seller's agent has the training, does the seller's agent have experience, what communication has the seller's agent had with the bank, because if you're a buyer, you're going to be waiting on a short sale till the bank approves it, goes through basically a reverse mortgage process with the seller, basically because they want to see if the seller doesn't have the money. So if you apply for a mortgage, they're going to say, do they have the money, the ability to pay? Kind of works in reverse because the seller has to go to the bank with all kinds of documentation to prove that they don't have the ability to pay or don't intend to pay. The important thing is being the ability and being able to document the hardship, whatever that may be, whether it's death, divorce, loss of income, the smaller income, from being downsized, etc. The other thing as a buyer you have to think about is your timetable. Are you flexible? Because it could take a few months to get that answer back from the bank, even if the seller wants to sell you the property. And then once you buy the property, once the bank approves it, they're usually going to come back and say, all of a sudden, they're going to be like, we approve it. So we're settling in 30 days. So you have to have your ducks in a row in order to prepare. So you need to think about mortgage locks, any repairs that are necessary to the property. Usually buy it as is. It can be a very difficult process for a buyer. So that's kind of the basic information. Obviously, if anybody needs more information, at Kirk Simmon on Twitter, hit me on Facebook, Real Estate Kirk, or just text me at 484-880-2388, or just simply give me a call. Obviously, some of this stuff requires discussion, but if you need me to give you a call, just shoot me a text and I'd be happy to do it. Thanks a lot, Bob, for the great idea, and I hope it helps some people out there. Take care.